Hey everybody, we're on our way to Laguna Niguel. It's about 5:50 in the morning. We want to miss the traffic. If we get on at like 6:15, 6:20, it starts to back up on certain areas and we're sitting in traffic. This way it only takes about maybe 20 minutes compared to 45 minutes to an hour if we hit traffic. Anyway, that's that job with the French doors and a faucet and a few other things. So once we get there, we'll take some video of what we're doing in there and do a little tour of what we're going to do before we do it. All right, we'll see you there. Hey everybody, we're over here at the job in Laguna Niguel. I'll give you a little view. We're parked right here. Let's go over here. Say hi, Al.
Hello. Laguna Hills.
Okay, Laguna Hills. They have this double sliding garage door here. Alright, what we basically have today is a bunch of different little items. The owner dropped off a faucet. This one has a drip. We shut the main off already, so it was dripping. But the owner bought a Kohler faucet here, and Alicia's gonna go ahead and get that going. Over here we got a new medicine cabinet that they wanted, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get started.
we have a quick connect. There we go. It's a clip. And then pull this out. There goes water. And then we have a faucet. This faucet is all corroded up there. There's a knot that needs to come out, which is hard. I usually put WD-40, and now I'm gonna try to break it loose. There we go. That's what I need to work on right here. This nut. Yes, got it. WD-40. Need to clean the countertop, make sure everything is clean. If you have debris underneath the faucet that's gonna go on, you can leak it between the countertop and the faucet. It needs to be completely clean. That's a lot better now. This is what is going to hold the faucet. And this is the seal. They usually give you this when you go straight on the countertop. When you go straight on the countertop, you get that one seal that goes underneath the faucet. See, right in here we have only one hole, which It's got a gasket underneath. You see the black ring? That's the O-ring, and this goes on the top. They also give you the option to use this plate, but in this case, we're not gonna need this. And that's how it's gonna go.
Tape measure. Yeah.
This is what we need. You see the gasket they give you, Vince?
Huh? Oh yeah, you don't need no plumbers, buddy.
So now I'm ready
Are
for
you gonna
this.
need me?
Well, it'd be nice if you could hold it for me.
All right. How about this? How about
Word.
you wait a minute, and you help me real quick, and then I'll come and help you.
Okay.
Alrighty, everybody. Down here we're downstairs. There's the upstairs, ground level. Here they have a toilet that keeps running. I looked at it yesterday, and basically what it is put this over here so I don't break it. It's really not the flapper or the fluid master. It's this handle right here. It gets stuck, as you can see. It's kind of corroded and rusted, so I bought another one. Hopefully it'll fit. I bought a universal one like that works. I was thinking about deleting all this as well, because when it's a rental, you don't need all this stuff here. It's just more things to leak. It offsets the thing there. So anyway, also they want a new medicine cabinet right there. So we're going to get started with that and go from there. Alrighty, let's get this guy out of here. I like to kind of put some reference marks underneath it where nobody's going to see it. There's a little one right here. Little one there that I can erase. I'll take these guys out. Sometimes I save these hinges. Sometimes we get on a job and we need them. They're nice to have on a pinch. Wow, that ain't good. That means there's nothing in there it's holding to. Alright, let's see what we got here. Put something behind it, give a little tweak to it, a little force. There we go. Got my hand on there just in case she breaks loose. Okay, I think there must be some adhesive behind there or something. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me see here. Alrighty, not so bad. There's some touch-up paint in the garage. We'll see how the old one covers. Might be just fine. Alright, let's just put that there for now. See how it looks. I marked the bottom. It appears to be just a little bit taller. So, and I marked the pencil mark right there. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead. They don't have any holes in here, as you can see in the back. So we're going to go ahead and drill. You know, these have been holding for years. I'm just going to put 2 more on the bottom wherever I mark my holes. I think it's, you know, it's very strong, 50 pounds a piece. This doesn't weigh but maybe 20. So I'm going to go and drill my holes here on the top part here where the band is, the heavier one. Hole. And then I'm going to go put it where I want with a level. And then I'm going to have Alicia mark the holes for me. And then we're going to go from there. So we can go a little bit on the inside, like right here. Look. Yeah. That way we miss those holes. Okay, so let's go ahead and
do you want me to replace that drill bit? Then put out.
Okay, let's open this up. Can you hold this for me?
Yeah, got it.
Hopefully everything's gonna line up. Let's see if we can get this. Okay, let's lift up on the back. Get that started there. I don't know what it was. Okay, let me see if I can find.
You need to put it on the bottom first, no?
No, I don't know where to put them.
Oh.
I'm gonna mark them.
Okay.
Okay, come down. Let's see. I'm on the pencil line. Wow, we're right on the pencil line, about right there. That should match right up. So. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Simpsons. Okay, so now some don't seem right.
For the level 2?
Yeah, where's the level?
Right here.
Yeah, we're a little bit off. We need to come up.
Just loosen up this one and bring it up. Well, hold it while you mark it.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll leave that one alone and we'll get the 2 in and then we'll just kind of elongate that one in. So, let's do this. Let me put a drill bit on after.
Can I bring it up on this side? Like, oh, it needs to go the other way.
Yeah, it needs to go that way. That way.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so let me do this. Let me just loosen this up. And then we'll mark the 2 bottom ones and get those exactly straight.
Right.
Let's just take it out. You can catch it? Okay. That's cool. You got it?
Yeah, got it.
That's right. Okay, put that sucker level. Okay, perfect. About right. Let's see, like off pressure.
Okay.
Boom, that's level.
Right there?
Yep.
Mark it once.
You got it.
Hey, what's wrong?
Okay, let's take it off.
Mm-hmm.
Close the lid.
Got it.
Okay. There's our 2 new holes. These here, it doesn't matter if there's no stud, then this will work just fine. If there is a stud, this goes straight into the stud, so you don't have to worry of stud or no stud. And don't take it through the wall, just flush about almost right there. Same with this one, stud or no stud. Keep it straight. There you go. That looks good. All right. Let's go ahead and let's take a break and go get some Simpson screws. I'm going to use Simpson all the way around. Alrighty. Alicia's got some Simpson screws. We like these. It's the same size. Actually, it's a little bit fatter than the ones those shields come with. But I love the head on it right there. So.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah, I think we'll do let me do the bottom one first. Hold on a minute. Okay, last time I was blocking everything with my shoulder. So let me just get this guy going here. Canada light. Okay, let me find a hole here. Start my light. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm there. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to cinch it up too much. Okay, just hold still there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll find it that way. A little bit. Yeah, somewhere in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll pretty much find it this way. There it is. So a little like that. I think, nice and level.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's do the third one and then we'll worry about that one in a minute. See how it goes. Okay, that's nice. Okay, and then this one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, hopefully. There we go. Let me just get a. Well, no, put it back. I just want to show them because if it isn't on camera, it isn't so, I guess. So, pretty straight. Alrighty, so I'm gonna. You want these screws back that you've took out of the box? I don't know if we're gonna need them.
Okay.
Let's go back with the other shields.
That's a new.
Yeah, I was gonna clean up after.
Spread it onto you right here.
Yeah, where are the legs for it?
On the plates, they're supposed to go in here. Now you have the clear ones, so because that comes with it.
No, I got the clear ones. They're on the box. If you go get the box, the legs are on the box. We're gonna leave the plastic on because the reglazer's coming to reglaze the tub and a few other things. So we're just gonna leave that on. Okay, let's go ahead and wipe that out. You can wipe it here because I'm gonna clean the sink. The cleaning crew hasn't been here because they still have a couple more vendors coming. Four of them.
It just goes
that's only half of
like
them.
this.
Oh, maybe I put them in my.
The what?
I'm looking for the 4 screws.
Mm-hmm.
The original ones for those hinges. I think I just found one.
It's in here.
There might be only 4.
That's how it goes. Toward the back. It actually has a way of doing it. The what?
I'm just looking for the 4 original screws.
Mm-hmm.
But you have so many on the truck, it don't matter.
I do.
I don't know what I'm getting off.
So that's how it goes.
Okay, that looks good. So I'll take a picture of it for the invoice.
Sure.
Keep that out of there. Totally. Okay, cool. So we'll just leave it like this in case the guy comes and he reglazes. All right, I'm just gonna clean up here and.
Come and hold the faucet for me.
Oh, that's right, huh? Here,
Yes.
okay. Here, you need this? Okay, guys, I gotta go upstairs and hold the kitchen faucet for her. Then I'll come back and clean all this up here, so. All right, we're back to the faucet. Alicia had to come and help me with the medicine cabinet, so now I'm gonna help her. Basically, what she's got here is all her parts. Go ahead.
It's gonna go. This is a face right here. You can see color. So it's gonna go, instead of the right side, it's gonna be on the left side. Yeah, it's gonna go like this.
Yeah, the name goes outward.
Yeah,
let's just look at the
there's the
box
name.
and make sure.
And then
we'll verify that, but the name always goes to the front. Normally,
and this is gonna go through the granite, the countertop, and then this one is after.
Right, and then
And
this,
that's what's gonna.
yeah, you thread that up as high as possible. You take these screws and make them flush. Here, make those screws flush the way they're supposed to go so they can see. Because you don't want those sticking out. In fact, you want them less than flush, like that.
And then you just.
And then when you tighten this up with the threads and you bring it all the way up as much as you can with the washer, then you use these screws to give the final push.
But make sure you have
tightness.
Always this piece.
Yeah, if you don't have this piece, then usually you have to use plumber's putty, but you got it in there. It's in there. It feels good. You had to put that in?
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't come with it in.
But they give you the two options.
All right, so here, I'll go ahead and just leave that on the box. I'll do that, and you can go underneath. And you can take your camera with you, and I'll feed it. Let me just make sure one thing, though. Where's the instruction? I want to make sure the handle does go to the left. Let's take a look at the picture here. And I'll see a picture of the faucet. The name always goes out. No, look, Alicia, the handle's going to the right side. So the name is going to have to go
to
the back.
That's how it was on the existing one, on the right side. Because people.
Yeah, well, we always put it to the right, but usually the Kohler always goes to the front. But in this case, you can see the front of the sink is right here, and that's the wall, and the handle's on the right side. That means the Kohler emblem is going to go to the back.
It must be perfect for the right-hand side.
Yeah, okay, so let me just make sure that doesn't swivel, though. Hold on. Let me look at that. So, the Kohler is right there, and there's no way to swivel it, so it's going to go like this with the Kohler to the back.
Sounds good.
Okay, here, go ahead and take your camera set up over there.
Set it up.
Here.
Let me see.
That light? Okay, there you go.
Right?
There you go, take that.
Okay.
And whenever feeding these hoses through the countertop, always make sure you have all your safety caps on. See how this has a safety cap right there?
Yeah.
And you make sure that they have the rubbers in the lines. You know which one's hot? Yeah, it's got a cold on it. Okay, are you ready for me?
Yeah.
Well, that's unusual that I feel like, I hope this is going to be right. Look, if this is wrong, look, say you go this way and it goes cold instead of hot, you can just reverse the lines.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Check it out. Check it out.
I don't need to check it out.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Okay, this one I have to be careful with because there's no cover for it. The one that's coming through right now with the O-ring. Okay, I'm good to go. Make sure your camera's on spot. me know when you're ready to cinch it, and I'll put it straight.
Huh. Okay. We need to do something there.
What?
The hole in the plywood is oversized. So, and they put some kind of metal bracket from the old faucet on the left side. I mean, on the right side when you looking underneath. So we might need to put another like a mender plate on the right side, screw it to the countertop to hold the washer because the washer it wants to go into the hole.
Okay, take a bunch of pictures of it for the management company.
Okay.
Like, go ahead and take a picture of it, and then I can write under it. You know, just get a picture of it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you want to roll it or.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna.
There's nothing wrong with using the old parts. Just make sure it's all clean and retape. That's no bit.
Oh, I always.
No way, Jose. Here, set him up. Review.
No, see if they leak.
Here we go.
You could have just
What's going on?
you could have just put those adapters together. You know, we bought a bunch of them from Home Depot. They're half-inch they go on the half-inch angle stop to 3/8.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be good.
Okay. If not, we got those adapters.
Sounds good. Let me just do this. All the connections, they have to be tight. And this is the cold water side. I'm gonna do the other one now. This is my faucet going to my hose. kind of hard to see that this is what's gonna go right over here. It's a tight situation here. We always support the angle stop when we completely tie the hose. Okay, this hose is good now. I will let you know. I need to connect my okay, now this is the hose for the faucet. Okay, we remove this piece just like that. It goes into here. You just thread it in. Just like that. Just gonna give a little bit. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Almost there.
Well, they're on, right?
Yeah, I passed one thing over here.
That has an over it.
Huh?
That has an over it.
Yeah.
No, kill it.
No.
Why are you loosening it?
Because I forgot to put the weight on.
Oh.
I got excited when I needed to wanted to put the light on, the water on. Okay, there we go.
Make sure that O-ring is nice.
The
You should
O-ring-
put a little oil,
The O-ring is nice. You just need to the weight
I put a
for the
little orange
faucet.
grease on it.
What's that?
Put a little orange grease on the O-ring.
Is any there?
Always. I always have it here unless no, here it is right here.
Okay, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, plumber's grease on this to
Just on the
lubricate it.
O-ring,
Mm-hmm.
not on the threads.
Yeah. I'll do it with my
I
finger.
want to check that toilet as soon as you'll let me turn on the water. I mean, I
I'm
don't
just
think
gonna
that's
put
an issue. I mean, because your faucet is in the off position. I can go turn it on.
You could.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Holler at me if it does something wrong.
Okay. Yeah. We just thread it in, just like that. Hand tight. That's all it takes. And then.
You good?
It's everything good here. And then there we go. It was on over here. Yeah, I'm good. Just did a quick connection here, but it's all good.
First of all, I never turn off gate valves because sometimes they don't
Yeah,
go back on.
I kind of rush it, you know what I mean? I rush a little bit and I clip it on and boom, it was releasing all the air, but all my connections so far, they're pretty dry.
Whenever you do,
So you're on completely on the light, on the water?
whenever you do the ball valves, you turn them on real slow. That way you don't blow your lines and other
Here's your
things like that.
thing.
You're not done, are you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, go ahead. Videotape it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everything looks pretty good over here. Is everything nice and dry? And there's my faucet. That's my bowl. There's the hot. And all the connections underneath here, they are dry. There's no leaks at all. This is good. And this is good. And right in here is, I guess everything's good in here. All done.
Okay, basically what's going on here is when you flush this toilet, this stays up. I just put some WD-40 on it just to break this loose. But we're going to just go ahead, and I brought a bunch of different handles, hoping one would fit. And I even brought the one that looks just like this guy. So I'm going to go out and get it, and I'll bring all the other ones that I bought as well, just so you can see what I'm talking about. That one kind of looks at it. It's just got a little bit of a difference on this arm. Then I bought this guy, which is totally adjustable. And then, of course, this is a Kohler toilet, so I bought a Kohler handle. Hopefully, we'll see if that will work, and I can already see that it might just work fine, because it is a factory. So we'll go with the Kohler if we can. With all that being said, let's get that one off and we'll go from there. Okay, when taking these off, you have to turn these. These are reverse threads. So if you go ahead and turn it counterclockwise to loosen it, you're actually tightening it. So to loosen it, you actually got to turn it clockwise to loosen it. So before we can do that, we're going to have to get this off before we can even get this off. So I'm just going to take, since I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to take the screw all the way out. And of course, we'll take this flapper hasp off right there. I call it a hasp or whatever, clip. There we go. Now we'll see if we can get this guy off. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we'll go after this here. So if I turn it clockwise, it should loosen it because it's reverse. Okay, so I'm tightening it and it should go loose, but guess what? This one is, let me see, am I doing this right? So this one, okay, this one's actually different. This one here, you turn it counterclockwise to loosen it. But that's not the case. This must be made in, you know, a different country or something. Because I'll show you on the new one. On the new one, it's reverse threads. They're normally always reverse threads. So we'll just get this one off and I'll show you what I mean. Should be using some smaller pliers. There we go. Hopefully. There we go. Finally breaking loose here. I should have probably put WD-40 and took a brush, a wire brush, and cleaned all the threads off first. But being the idiot that I am, I just went ahead and sprayed the WD-40 and did it without cleaning the threads. Made myself look stupid. There we go. Threads are clean now, huh? Okay, now we're gonna open up the original collar really nice. That way, if it's not gonna work, we'll be able to return it. Or just keep it on the truck. I always use a collar. Let's see here. So now, this is what I'm talking about reverse threads. Okay, to normally tighten this, let's see here. You turn this way, but as you see, it's not tightening. To tighten it, you gotta reverse it, reverse threads. So why that wasn't reverse threads, I don't know, but most are. But it's gonna work, so I'm gonna have to get it in there. So let's try coming up an angle like that. There we go, and we're in. So now we'll take this, we'll get it up over there, and then now watch, reverse threads. I'm going to reverse it like I'm unscrewing it, and look at that. Okay, now these, you should put a little bit of a pinch on these because they will loosen up, but not much. Just kind of hold this downward and just do a little bit. See, you hear that little bit of a squeak like that. That's normally good. Okay, so now, and you can see the handles straight that way. Now we'll take the flapper chain And it should go right above it, so I think I'll use the second hole right here. Make sure the chain doesn't have kinks in it. If it's all bound up one direction or the other, they sometimes hang up on themselves. So let's see if I can get that in like that, go like that. Like that. Now we'll have to wait till the water is back on to see if it's gonna work, and then if it does, I'll pinch that clip a little bit. So we'll wait for the water to go back on. We'll go from there. Alrighty, we got the water back on. Alicia's done with the kitchen faucet, so I can turn it back on. Now we're gonna see how this toilet handle works out. Okay, let's flush it. Main thing is, if you got too much chain, this will come up and hit the tank lid. So it's got to be just a little bit of play in it, but not much. Okay, that looks good. So now I'm just going to bend that clip a little bit, just a hair, because I don't want to crimp it. I want this little clip to float, but at the same time, I'm just going to give it a little bit, about right there. Okay, we'll put the lid on it and make sure the top of the handle doesn't hit the lid, but I was going to get rid of this because this is a rental property, and this was some sort of deodorizer you put in there and it goes through here. It's just something else to leak, or the tendency, and they don't know what it is. The clip hangs here, the lid kind of sits a little bit wonky, so let's let it fill up and then we'll go ahead and remove it. Alright, we're going to get rid of this guy right here. So let's undo this here. Let's break this loose if we can. Put that down. Let's get this guy off of here. And then, you notice how, I don't know if you can see it, but the water level goes up to the top. Almost a little too much, but it's okay. It's good there. That's probably where I would have adjusted it. If you screw this down, what'll happen is it'll bring the float up and you'll raise your water line. If you unscrew it counterclockwise, it brings your float down. Therefore, it'll bring your float up with the water level a lot sooner, and your line will go down, so it'll turn off. So, all right, let's go ahead and see if we can't put that clip back on here and then get the hose on it. If not, I have another one of these where we can use a hose. You always want your water to go in this tube. You'll get a better flush. It helps fill up your bowl. Some people put it on the outside. You shouldn't. It affects how the water fills up in your bowl. So let's go ahead and go here like this. And it's on. And let's give it a flush again, and then we'll try it with the lid on. Okay, let's put the tank lid on. Now that lid, before it was sitting kind of wonky, and now it's much better. All right, let's give it a try. All right, no problem at all. All right, well, we're gonna move on to the next thing. I went downstairs just to check that toilet and flush it one more time to make sure everything was good. And I noticed a stain from underneath the toilet. And I thought at first it was just somebody missing the toilet because it's kind of yellow and grimy looking. And so I went ahead and flushed it, and sure enough, water's coming out of there. So we're gonna have to reset this toilet. Let me give you a little shot of what's going on. I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna flush the toilet, see if we can see it. Alrighty, well, we're gonna get our tools. We were just getting ready to leave. We're gonna go ahead and get our tools and get on this. I'll videotape it. Alrighty, Alicia's got all her tools raring to go, ready to get this job on the road, or on the show, get this show on the road, I guess you sort of say. We went ahead and shut the main ball valve off outside, and we're downstairs, so we opened up a couple lines upstairs and opened up the lowest line down here along with the upper one here, kind of just give it air. But whenever you're trying to drain the lines from upstairs, you always have to open one up there, or maybe two if you can, because it's like a straw effect. If you don't open up the lines up there, like on a faucet, on the hot and cold, you open this one up and it's like having your finger on a straw. The water won't come down, and then somebody opens it up there for some reason or another, and then it all comes rushing down on you. So you open up a few lines upstairs, then this one here is the lowest, compare almost to the toilet. The toilet is the lowest, so we're gonna have a little water there, but most of it went to this lower line right here and over here where the angle stops are. So even though water, the faucet's up there, the angle stops are lower. So we try to find the lowest fixture and drain as much as possible. That way when we take that line off, we don't have a lot of water coming out. And we always put a bucket under there when we do that. All right, I'm gonna set this up. Alicia's gonna do some work here. I'm gonna find a corner to take a nap. Good thing we always keep a couple wax rings on the truck.
Never go wrong with that.
Yeah, so maybe I'll get a shot from up here, Alicia. I think we'll do that.
What are you gonna do?
How's that look?
No, I don't know. You tell me.
Just take a good look at your beautiful self.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
See if I can get this in frame. We always put that to gel up the water so it doesn't pour out when we're moving it. But you can also do it for resetting a toilet, because you can pour that in, and then when, here you go, you can pour that in and it'll gel up the water, and then when you put the toilet back on, you can ungel it. You just basically pour some water in there and it'll dissolve itself. After it hardens, then it'll also reverse and ungel itself, and you just flush it. So it's right down here. You just pour, set, and flush. So that's what we're gonna do. We don't really need it, but I thought for the video we do it just to show that, you know, you can flush it. Oh yeah, picture of that. I don't think I touched that. As you guys can see, once again, that gel is hardening up a little bit, solidifying. I'm going to try to wiggle the toilet a little bit, see if we can't break it loose while she's doing that. Boy, it's rock solid.
Let me go in there. What I need to do is go around
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. Show us that again. How do you do that?
You're funny.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you got it.
Yeah.
Because of you.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
So we're ready to put on the side?
Yeah, we're gonna leave the tank. So, did you want to grab this tank? Is a little bit. Should we put it right here? Should we get a box?
So let's grab on the ball. Everything, just grab.
I know, but do you want to set it here so we don't have a big mess on it?
That'd be great.
Let's get a piece of plastic or something.
I got the cardboard right here.
Oh, you got the cardboard. You're
I'm
ready.
ready.
Here.
So just put it down here.
Yeah, let's put it all the way to the wall. That part to the wall.
And then we can just lift on the
then
base.
we're gonna have to
on
check.
the toilet base.
Yeah. On the
1,
toilet
2,
base.
3.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's got
More?
in the back, yeah. So
There we go.
it is.
Ready?
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, let me get a picture of that. Let me get a picture of that here. See, it failed right in that corner right there. And it doesn't look like it has the reinforcement. That's just...
Well, it wasn't that long ago that they started with those new reinforced ones.
Yeah, they have. It's been a while.
It's been a while?
Yeah, I think. All right, so what we're going to do now is... Maybe I can get a better picture right here. You're not going to hit this, right?
What is it?
Lisa's going to clean that up. Here, let me just... All right, let me get a picture of that. The bolts look good, Al.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to touch those. They're double bolted, right?
Right.
Okay, whoever did this toilet did what we do, and that's double bolted. I think. Yeah, there's nuts on there, aren't there?
Yeah.
And washers.
Right here.
So that's exactly.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, look at this side. This one's kind of rust, but it's good. We're gonna leave those because the flange.
Well, it was a condition that what it was leaking.
Yeah, the flange looks a little bit rough, so we don't want to get into a can of worms. We're going to leave this, both of them. And unless she fills them and they don't fill right, then we will. But they're double bolted, and
as you can see here, it's clear.
yeah. Let me see.
On the box right here.
How about I go get a bag? Just let me go get a bag for you.
Okay.
Set it on the... Okay, hold it right there. If you notice, there's one thing missing to this recipe, and there's no shims. So that's a missing factor. Well, no. If we put it on and you can't put no shims in it, then most likely it was just a failed job. Maybe the wax ring they didn't set the toilet on right the first time and they moved it around. Who knows?
Look at that with the right tool.
Yeah. So anyway, but the one missing thing is the shims. All right.
Need a new glove.
Man, those are expensive now. If you notice, she puts some toilet paper down the waistline so the gases.
How more expensive?
She doesn't have to suck up those gases up her nostrils.
Do you want to go under or there?
What do you mean?
Maybe there, guys. Straight on.
No, I don't want to go under there. I'll never go under there with that.
Okay, here we go.
That ain't what did it. That's probably what happened. They probably put it on the bottom of the toilet and they didn't hit it right.
Well, you have low, high, and low. Yeah. You can tell.
Yeah.
You want to put extra ring?
Nope.
Okay.
I think you got plenty. Well, you want to put one more on top? It's flush with the tile.
Okay.
Unless you think that this has got a little bit deeper well. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Because it's not sunken down at all. I mean, it's all the way to the surface. Hardly nothing, right? Let me look at it. She's asking me if we want to put another wax ring, not the reinforced one, but a regular one. But everything is flush. It looks good. And it doesn't seem like there's any reason. Hey, Alicia, can you check the bolts under here? I don't want to tie them and crack the seals, but well, what we'll do is instead of messing with those, just take a look under there. And if everything looks good, fine. If not, I don't want it to over tighten and crack the seals on it and have to rebuild it. Let's take a look under there and see how everything's. So not that.
What are you talking
Here,
about? Oh, here.
Everything looks all right, right? It's a
This
Kohler.
one can go a little bit more.
That's what I thought. They were loose, remember?
Yeah.
Why don't we tighten all those up?
Okay. Let me get a wrench, half-inch wrench with you.
Wobbly?
Yeah. So we're gonna go even on these guys.
Yeah. But let's not go too tight because I don't want to crack the bar. Do we have one of those? Oh, we got those.
Yeah, we got that. That's good.
I don't need too much, just enough. You know when that rubber is brittle, it cracks. Feel better? I think we're good. A lot better than what? The reason why she keeps her wrench down, because if she puts her wrench up, then she might put too much power into it. This way, if she keeps her wrench like that, she gets a snug fit, but she's not overdoing it.
Little by little.
Yeah.
And we're good right there.
Okay, cool. Let's you want to put that wrench over there? Okay, let's move this over here. Let me get some gloves here. Let me glove up.
This is what I was thinking here is. Look, this side of the towel is higher.
Hey, if you want to put another wax ring, it's not going to do anything. But hey, if you want to put another one, put it. It's only going to squish out.
I would like to put another one.
Okay, go get it.
That's kind of high on the left side.
Okay.
So you tie it too much. And
Okay, so she wants to put it on, so I'm not going to argue with her. She wants it. The only thing it's going to do is be excess, overkill. There's nothing wrong with overkill, at least in this situation. She might have to clean around the toilet a little bit if it comes out the sides, but she's done that before.
What I can see here, this is high, this is
So,
low. When you tie the bolt over here, you're gonna have a gap in between because this one will not go down more.
Okay.
So you need a wax to take over.
Okay, so and now if you notice, she's not putting another reinforced one. You never put a reinforced on top of it. You just use these. This is just pure wax with no center. That's what actually comes with the toilets, the cheapos. But they are good for a second wax ring. So we have to be careful that when you put two rings on, we have to make sure we lift the toilet high enough and go straight down. Because you forget that there's two wax rings there and you go too low and you knock it off. She kind of puts it on and then she kind of forms it, makes it sticky to kind of push on a little bit to make sure it's stuck down. Okay, so basically what you're looking at is an overkill because she says the flange is floating to the left downward and she figures that's probably why.
Not only that, it's all higher here, but it's low.
Yeah, and
So
I think part of the problem, Alicia, was no shims. Okay, let me get a picture of the double wax ring. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, are we ready? I think I'm going to do this though the way we do it. I'm going to just straddle it like we do.
I'm happy.
Okay, I'm going to straddle it the way we do. Let's just bring it to here.
Yes.
And then you step on the cardboard to keep the cardboard down, and then you grab the back just like we normally do, except it's just a little bit heavier because of the tank.
Do you want me just both sides?
No, I'm afraid we won't see it.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean?
Just slightly. Okay, I'll put that cardboard after.
Let me see how.
Let me remove that caulking on the toilet. Otherwise, it's gonna be an issue. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm gonna create
You want me to lift it up?
yeah. So I can do it by hand. There.
Okay. Now, get ready to walk it over. We're gonna have to go high.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
Right there. You in?
Yeah, I'm good on this side too.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to wash these shorts. I hate piss all over it.
Well, that is nice.
Hold on. Okay, I can tell you right now, we're all the way to the cement, but this needed shims and they didn't shim it.
Yeah, the one area that I'm talking about.
Yep, this needs shims. Okay.
If you can see it.
So that was the missing recipe to this, probably why it failed. They didn't shim it. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't shim a toilet that needs it, you're gonna have failure.
I'm gonna connect the hose and you can turn the water on.
Okay.
So we check the leaks.
Can I go turn on?
You could.
Okay, you know what? I got the tub open. Let me shut all that so it don't splatter all over. Okay, I got the faucet
So I
open.
can check the tank at the same time.
Okay. Let me keep flushing it. Hey, just for the hell of it, Lisa, when you cut the shades next time, use that one spatula that I bought. Just try it. Okay, no leaks, huh?
No.
Good cut on this.
Let me go ahead and now.
I want to keep flushing the crap out of it. All the new parts. Oh, look at that. We moved around the flapper when we were removing it. And it was kind of caught up right here. Let me make sure it's good. I think I'm going to adjust that change just a little bit. I want to explain that again. I mean, we always do, but we all did. Okay, what she's doing here, I'm missing half of it. You're way too fast. I'm going to call you Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, as you can see, this toilet does need shim.
Just a little bit, not much.
Yeah, not much, but over here it's much more. So basically, again, we always tighten up the nuts first, because if we do it with the nuts loose or with no nuts, we're going to float that toilet up, down, to the side. It's going to go everywhere. We like a flat sitting toilet. Basically, we set it to the ground, it sets flat. Whether it's crooked or not, it sets flat, nice and firm, and then wherever there's a gap, we put a shim there, and that takes care of the issue. So then she takes her spatula and cuts the shims as needed. You see it doesn't take any shims back here, it's flat. But in the front, it took some shims. And you know, you can get, if you want to leave the nuts loose, now she's tapping it in more, it's almost all the way. And if one gets crazy and goes in there, we just put another one. It doesn't hurt nothing. Put another one. So You can loosen it and try to level it and do all that fun stuff. But we just, like I said, like a nice flat toilet. Okay, you want to trade the other one?
It is.
Okay, that cut.
It is beautiful.
Taps it in. Gets it there. Then takes her, knocks it
Push it in a little more.
A little bit of an angle. And then she goes little. Now she's going to cut it.
Little place right there. There we go.
There it is. Snap.
And the piece came off.
All right. There we go. I'm going to keep flushing it.
It's nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, now we're going to get the sealant.
Yeah.
And put the sealant to it. One thing we forgot to show you. If you remember, I put that package of gel in there to clog it all up. Well, without even thinking, when we were testing it, I just flushed it even with the lid down. I shouldn't have done that because sometimes it may take a few minutes for the gel to break up, but in this case it pushed it right through. So as you can see here, my tank ain't full of water yet, but I'll show you that. Not a problem at all. It just breaks it loose and down she goes. So the gel does go down like it says.
Now we can get it out of the way, yeah.
Alright, now she's going to put that dap around there. Let's get a up close picture there. Yeah, you alright with this here?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
There you go.
I got a picture of the cotton. Alrighty.
There it is. Snap.
Got it? Snap in. Good. Yeah, looks good. Let's take a look at that toilet. That caulking job. Passes inspection, doesn't it? Well, the toilet's done. Everything's in good shape, of course, but Alicia was washing her towel out and the drain was real slow. Sometimes we need to snake a drain, and sometimes the problem is just right there. In this case, she seems to think we don't need to snake it, and we just need to clean that out. So we're going to see what happens. She's going to get what she needs to make that happen.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see what she's got, her little zip line or whatever that
Yeah,
thing's
it's
called.
pretty familiar. Probably.
We have a bunch of those on the truck and we give them to customers for free.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
But
Let's see
look
what
at how
she
much
gets
you
out of
get
it.
out of it.
Well, we'll see whether it...
I want to push that in. I want to get it out. See that?
Yeah.
I don't want to push it in. Okay, maybe I can go in this angle.
That's why it's got those hooks on it.
Right.
Should I go get my plunger after? We can plunge it down. Okay, don't knock this off the counter, okay?
Mm-hmm. Let me just get in this angle right here.
Go ahead.
Because we have the rod on the back. Have to be careful how to pull it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Toilet paper, and then let me try it.
This kind of
Try it without
is
that
hard.
on.
Look at that, like plastic. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, try to run the water, see
I
what
am.
we get.
Let's see.
I'll take the paper. Thank you.
I'm gonna fill it and plunge it. Let's see.
Oh, now it's draining.
Oh, okay.
Who was that?
You got the big shit out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a picture of that drain. So I'll still plunge it a little bit to make sure all that stuff in the trap goes down. It's going good. It wasn't. Sometimes it's right there.
Yeah. I noticed when I was rinsing
Yeah, put everything in the
how when I was rinsing the towel, I noticed it was kind of slow.
Whenever you plunge a sink, you gotta make sure if there's like a little hole here, overflow hole, you gotta put your finger in it when you're plunging. Otherwise, it just comes right out there. This sink doesn't have it, so we're gonna fill it up a little bit and give it a few plunges just to get that crap. If there's any in the trap, maybe we can force it down a little bit. Actually, if we can't get it to hold water, but sometimes what I do is I fill it up, and as it's draining, even though it's not holding water, I plunge it to give it a little thrust just to clean the pipe a little bit better. Okay, that's nice. Let me get a picture of that. And then into that clean. Not holding water, you can't plunge it, it's not going to do much. But if you fill it all the way up, and then you let the water start to go, and then you plunge it, it'll thrust whatever you got, kind of clean it out a little bit better. Like that. Hear that?
Yes.
Hear that go down the
No,
trap?
it does. It's bring in the back. Look at it.
Yeah, look at all that crap.
Ooh.
That's that shit I was telling you about. Too bad we couldn't catch it.
Yeah. Well, you kind of
Dislodge it.
send it back into the
Yeah,
window.
kind of dislodge it a little bit.
Dry.
See, what we're doing is whatever's stuck to the side of the wall, we're breaking it loose with this, and then it goes down the trap.
Oh.
We'll do it one more time. You can hear the pressure going down the trap. When you put these away, guys, when you put these in your truck or wherever, make sure you set it in a place where you don't ruin this rubber. Because if you set it on top of something and something does this to it, bends it, it doesn't seal good. I try to put this in a spot where I never screw this up. See, we dislodged a lot the first time. And it's all going down the drain. Usually I'll do this until it's actually clear.
Look at the chunks.
Yeah, we're breaking it loose. And it's going all the way down the trap now. This is all the shit that's just stuck to the wall.
You want to fill it up again? Or you're pretty much done?
I'm pretty much done. I just want to see how she flows. Now, always expect, you saw it when I didn't have a cap on there. Anytime you put this cap on, you've got to expect it to drain a little bit slower because this is blocking a lot of volume. But usually when I install a sink, a faucet, I install it. First of all, I try to use faucets with the pop-up and not the pull rod anymore. But when I do use these, I try to get them where they set about that high. So at least you adjust them underneath. Look at that. When you have it that high, it works better than when it's sitting like that. And the way they got it adjusted, it can be adjusted underneath, but all that stuff is rusty under there, and I don't want to start taking it apart. This is good enough. This is whoever installed it thought that was great. I don't. I like it about right there. And look, just that little bit makes a big difference. Look at it go down. Look at that. Just that little bit of difference. Anyway, it's good. I'm happy. Alicia's happy. Alrighty, guys. I think we're ready to get out of here this time. So,
Now can get fired.
yeah, no, it's still dinner time tonight.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, I'm not gonna fire her. It's more like she'll fire me. Anyway, I think we're out of here this time. We said our goodbyes earlier, but shit happens. But we took care of it, and we're all on our way out right
So
now.
nice and clean.
Yeah, everything's nice and clean.
It's ready to.
Ready to go. We didn't leave a mess. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, hey, thank you for watching. Say goodbye, Al.
Goodbye.